Dozens of college students die from alcohol poisoning as a result of binge drinking every year. According to the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism's website, last accessed April 25, 2016, 80% of students drink and 40% engage in binge drinking practices. As college students, we are surrounded by a culture that celebrates drinking while it rarely considers some of the negative consequences. Binge drinking causes many social and health-related problems. It should be made a less acceptable practice on college campuses. We'll discuss some of the reasons that binge drinking is such a huge problem for college students, and then we'll talk about a solution that's already in place by an anti-alcohol abuse organization.
Binge drinking, which is defined as 5 or more drinks at one time, is a common practice among college students. The consequences of binge drinking are diverse. According to an article published in CNN Health on September 13 of 2015, binge drinking is the prime culprit of at least 696,000 injuries and 97 sexual assaults and rapes every year among college students between the ages of 18 to 24 years old. One major cause of binge drinking is that this is considered to be a social norm among college students. The first 6 weeks of freshman year are a vulnerable time for these students because the social pressures to engage in alcohol-related activities such as binge drinking cause them to continue this behavior. And the social expectations at the start of the academic year are usually high. Many of the college students engaging in binge drinking are usually facing academic problems at this very moment. According to the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, reported that in December the 10th of 2015, 1 in 4 college students report academic consequences such as missing class, failing behind in class, and doing poorly in exams and other related papers. Also, they all receive overall lower grades than their other classmates who do not engage in binge drinking. Binge drinking is also correlated with abnormal brain development among teens and college students. So according to an article published in April the 2nd of 2015 by the National Institute of Health, binge drinking can disrupt brain development in ways that promote anxiety and excessive drinking behaviors among college students and teens, and they can go into adulthood too. The CDC, or the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, accessed on April 22nd of 2016, it estimated that also the costs of drinking too much, such as binge drinking, are very steep, with a grand total of $249 billion. And these costs, from these costs, actually 77% of them come from binge drinking, and they're involved in accidents and deaths, which are related directly to the binge drinking behavior of the students. Also, deaths and hospitalization rates due to intoxication from binge drinking have been estimated to be on the rise in the last years. According to the January 9, 2015 CDC report, 113 people between the ages of 15 and 24 die every year from alcohol poisoning. From these, a great proportion come from college students that engage in this common social practice. The consequences of binge drinking only endangers the person doing it, but this also endangers other people around them. Moreover, the people engaging in binge drinking have a decrease in their academic performance and thus is affected. Also, it affects their possibilities of getting a good job in the future. So the possibilities of being a good job prospect also decrease. Fortunately, there's an organization that has been made a lot of progress in this area.
Organized solution is provided by SAD, Students Against Destructive Decisions. According to their website, last access on April 25th, 2016, SAD educates high school and college students about the negative health implications from excessive binge drinking. Most of their efforts are focused on marketing campaigns, which influences students' decisions. According to a December 16th, 2015 article published on the SAD website, SAD petitions Congress to enact laws to make college campuses safer by enforcing stricter traffic laws to discourage drunk driving. This organization receives their funding mainly from its annual conference, which costs $400 per person. However, it also receives money throughout the year through personal donations. According to alcoholpolicymd.com, last accessed on April 25th, 2016, the most effective way to discourage alcohol abuse is through media campaigning. That's why funding this organization is so important, because the money can be put towards funding this organization and providing more media sources.
We can help assist students against destructive decisions by making donations of our own or participating in this challenge. The challenge will consist of downloading the Speech Jammer app, which will, through the delayed auditory feedback effect, make the speaker have trouble articulating while speaking, effectively inhibiting his or her speech. When you hear your own voice at a slight delay, it causes many people to start mumbling, effectively jamming their speech. After you download the Speech Jammer app, you will sing 99 bottles of beer on the wall, which goes like 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around, 98 bottles of beer on the wall. Which the user or the challenger will then repeat the same phrase until they get to the 96th bottle. If they have made it to the 96th bottle without mumbling or laughing, they will not have to donate. But if they didn't, they can donate by going to or searching SAD donate and clicking on the very first Google link. Trying to achieve by this challenge is to help the population realize that binge drinking is a serious issue on college campuses and it can have a magnitude of undesirable effects. This challenge was to help simulate the effect of slurred and mumbled speech that comes along with binge drinking. This challenge will test the participants' ability to control what they say while something is distorting their process of thought, similar to how you don't have the same process of thought when you're drunk. Help the challenger to realize just how a person sounds who is under the heavy influence of alcohol, and that is just one of the many undesirable effects that come with binge drinking. Our group feels as though this will raise awareness to the seriousness of binge drinking on college campuses throughout America. And while the challenge may result in a lot of fun and laughter, you cannot forget the seriousness and the real reason of this challenge.
Alright, so Mike's going to start off the challenge for us. He's going to sing 99 bottles of beer on the wall without laughing or stuttering. Let's see if he can do it.
Alright, let's see.
Let's go, Mike.
I'm gonna try. Just gotta open up the Speech Jammer app. Yeah. "99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles."
I think he's done.
Seems like Mike is donating.
Alright, here you go. Gabe's next.
Thanks or something.
He's not gonna get it.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99.
Wow.
2 seconds.
Fast. Okay.
That's two people who have to donate.
"99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around, 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer on the wall." I thought it was easy and then I was having it.
Here we go. Sound like a drunk already. Alright. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. 98 bottles of beer.
You
It's good?
Yeah.
That's it. I don't think you passed.
Yeah.
So obviously we had a lot of fun here. We're singing about alcohol, but obviously this is for even bigger cause. We're all going to donate ourselves, and we challenge you to do the same challenge we did here today, and hopefully donate to the organization. Thank you.